Today on Kayak and Paddleboard Launch Spots, I am in an area that's a little bit north of Vero and south of Sebastian. It's 69th Street, and that's just south of Wabasso. What's cool about this spot is that it has a nice little launch area, and it launches you in an area away from the ICW, and that's the where most of the boat traffic is. So if you look behind me, and that island is called Hole in the Wall. Why, I'm not sure, but you have to go on the other side of that and then pass a couple more islands to get to the ICW, and that's where most of the boat traffic is. So what you find here is an area that has a lot of mangroves, very little if any boat traffic. You can fish out here all morning. You might see one or two boats, and generally there are people fishing the mangrove areas. This area is very good if you're fishing for trout, redfish, and snook. Of course, you can throw in your jacks, your ladyfish, and your catfish. But those would be the three main targeted species in this area. Water quality it's fairly good. You can sight fish around the mangroves, and it's a real good area when you have a west wind or an east wind, a southeast wind, southwest, or whatever it may be. A little more difficult if you have a cold front come through and you got a north wind, because it blows straight down this body of water. Now if you look to the north, you can see Wabasso Causeway. It's probably 4 or 5 miles to the north. And then if you go south, eventually you will run into Vero. But if you look, there's very few docks, there's very few houses on this particular body of water. So it's kind of cool, because you're close to civilization, but when you're out here paddling and you're out here fishing, it feels like you're like a million miles away from everything. The road to get here is not bad. It's paved all the way up to the ramp area. And the ramp area, they got a little sand area where you can put in a kayak. You put on a paddleboard pretty easy. You probably could launch a small john boat here. I don't know. But as far as a regular boat, no, you're better off going down to Wabasso. I would not try to launch a skiff here at all. But it's a cool spot to fish. It is neat that you can fish here, and basically you may be the only person here all day. You may not see another person. You might see a couple. But neat area. Now to get here, it's pretty easy. Going down 95, you get off. I would get off at Sebastian and just take 512 to 510, and I got it here on Google Maps. You can see where it is, and you can just Google it, this location, to wherever you are. It'll, Google Maps will tell you the best way on how to get here to fish this spot. But it's a cool little spot. It really is. It's I'll let you know, there's no restrooms, really nothing here but the ramp itself. So unload your stuff, make sure there's no valuables and stuff in your car or your truck, because there is nothing here, and generally nobody will bother it. But like I say, if you leave something sit there where people can see it, you're just inviting trouble. So, but generally I've never had any problems here. Nice little area, a lot of mangroves, great spot if you want to sit there and try to catch a red, sight fish for redfish. Now they don't tail in this area, but you can see them along the mangroves, along with the snook and the trout. So where are the best spots to fish? Well, you're gonna have to come here and find out yourself. You're gonna find your own secret spots. I'll tell you where to put in. You guys gonna have to find those little secret fishing holes in these areas. So appreciate you all watching this video. If you could, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing more of these where to put in your kayak and your paddleboards to fish, what to expect, and along with the seagrass videos and a host of other things. So thank you very much. Till next time, this is Pete Hink. We'll see you.